back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer, and I'm here to do a mid-month reading for the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for May 2020. Mid-month reading to check in the energies with the fire signs. I hope everybody is doing really well. I want to welcome back all of my returning subscribers. Thank you so much. You're very valued and very appreciated. And new subscribers, thank you. And if this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And just so you know, I've now started doing shorter readings on Instagram, on IGTV. I'm having a lot of fun with that. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, you can find me at Sage and Stone Tarot, or my username is at Jen Seitzer, JENNSEITZER. So let's get started. I'm going to go right into the reading. And the way I do this is I've been guided now to pull an animal message, an animal guide message for each of the signs. And then I use my Earth Magic Oracle deck for a crowning energy, just kind of like an overview of what the vibe is for the fire signs. And then I pull for my black and white tarot, I pull about 5 cards to give an overall view of what's the energy is like mid-month for the fire signs. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If I need any clarifiers, I will be using my new deck. It's new to me, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. But then at the very end, I pull a few cards for Leo, for Aries, and for Sagittarius. So let's get started. So we have animal messages. All of the cards, all of the decks have been pre-shuffled, but I like to shuffle a couple of times so you can see me shuffle on camera. I've been playing around with adding some things to the channel, like an intro. So I'm going to be tweaking it and things like that. I just wanted to add a little bit more. It's something that I love to do. I love to play around with video and graphics and all that kind of stuff. So animal messages. The first one is for Leo. Leo, what is an animal? Wow. Okay. Too many spirit. Animal message for Leo. Animal message for Leo. And an animal message for Aries and Sagittarius. Okay, I'm getting some similar messages because I did do the Earth signs. So I'm noticing some similar cards. So Leo, we have Turtle, retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. Turtle. Turtles move at a very methodical, slow pace. And exactly what the message is. If there is something out there that you have been waiting for, something that, like a breakthrough, something you're waiting for, stop trying to make something happen. Just retreat, sit back. Things are aligning themselves. The universe is aligning itself to bring to you what it is that you are deeply desiring or waiting for. I just feel that for Leo, for some Leo out there, you are trying to make something happen, and instead of pushing, now it's time to just sit back, retreat, breathe, and what is meant for you is going to come to you in the right way at the right time. So for Aries, we have Dragonfly, illusion. You know who you truly are. Now, I know I said in the fire signs at the beginning of the month that the collective of Aries has been, I was supposed to put a reading out for Aries, and I haven't been able to do that. It has still been on my mind. I'll probably do it later today. But Aries, illusion, Dragonfly, what I'm feeling for those that I'm connecting to, it's time to stop listening to the outside voices, even your own inner critic, of what you think you should be or what you think people expect you to be, because you, Aries, know who you truly are. You know who you truly are, and in order to connect to that, it is to shut off all of the outside noise and to connect to the voice within, that soul voice. We hear that a lot, and there's a reason for that, because the only way to move forward towards what you're deeply desiring, part of that is breaking through the illusion. Because you truly know who you really are. Nobody else knows who you truly are but you. And so this is a message for you, Aries. It's a big message. I can feel it. I can just feel the energy from this illustration of the dragonfly. And then for Sagittarius, we have, which I did bring this up in the Taurus mid-month reading, we have otter, surrender, let go of control. And I did post on my community tab, and this is Sage. My youngest actually sent this to me for Mother's Day because he knows how much I love and adore otters. Their energy, their vibe, they're adorable, and they are like the perfect message. They're the perfect energy and example of letting go of control. And if you've ever watched otters, like I said in my Earth sign video, they go with the flow. If you ever watched otters play with rocks, I mean, they're just having so much fun and they're not worrying so much. So Sagittarius, it's the otter is asking you to surrender control, just like with the Leo. Stop trying, stop pushing, stop trying to hold on so tight. Let go, surrender, go with the flow, because what is meant for you is coming towards you. You want to be pulled into the direction of your soul, not push. So I'm going to put these on the side. These are messages from the animals. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a crowning energy for the fire signs, kind of an overall vibe of what might be for you or around you at this moment in time and throughout the rest of May, kind of going into June. Signs, fire signs. Wow, 2. I will say the readings that I've been doing have had such amazing energy. Wow, okay. So fire signs, this is beautiful energy right off the bat, right out the gate. On the bottom of the deck, we have love and compassion. I've said this in my the other couple of readings because this has come up quite a bit. And what I'm feeling is that to have this love and compassion is meant to, you are to bring to you the love and compassion, all of the love and compassion, fire signs, that you have given to everyone else around you. Take that love and compassion and now bring it inward. Bring it inward, because in what I'm feeling on a global scale is that we are shifting and awakening and moving from a duality-based consciousness into a unity consciousness, into love and compassion and unity. Some people call it Christ consciousness. But in order to be able to be of service to others, in order to be able to give that to the world at large, is to give yourself the love and compassion. Be kind, patient, and gentle with yourself. And this is something that I feel that Spirit is really trying, the message trying to get across on a collective scale as we continue to maneuver our environment as we have been shifting due to our environment. And so for you fire signs specifically, it's being very loving and very compassionate to you, to your heart, to your soul. And that's from the bottom of the deck, because we have Milky Way perspective. We have spring equinox. This is spring, has been coming up a lot. Rebirth. And then we have summer solstice, radiance. Since the spring equinox, which is now we are moving and heading into summer solstice, which is in June. But so I feel that this energy ignited and sparked around or near or on the spring equinox, a rebirth. This perspective for the fire signs, I really feel that this perspective, there has been a shift in perspective. There's been a shift in perspective in regards to one's soul's journey, their purpose. It could be a job situation, it can be relationships, but it's looking at things from a completely different perspective, from a higher perspective, but also because having tunnel vision, I feel for those that I'm connecting to, this tunnel vision has opened itself up into, it's something, the tunnel has now gotten wider and wider and wider. And so there's a broader perspective, and something ignited within you fire signs that ignited a rebirth. We have the rabbit here and the butterfly, transformation, and there's a spiral here. There's a spiral, I think it's like an earring that she's wearing. So spiraling back, our journey, our spiritual healing journey, we're always spiraling back to things that we thought we healed or mended. I feel that for a lot, things have coming full circle. If things have been cropping up and entering your life, whether that's a person, a situation, or even a wound that has come up, it's for us to look at, so we can look at it in a different perspective, a different angle. And what it does is it opens us up, and there's a rebirth. And so the soul, which is what we truly are, we don't have a soul, we are a soul. Our soul begins to shine brighter and show itself even more so with radiance, summer solstice. So I think, like I said, I feel that this energy has been around since the spring equinox, and it's continuing. It's a continuous energy that has been flowing this entire time. And the summer solstice, I've been channeling this for months. Something significant is going to happen, and it's different for everyone during, around, or on the summer solstice and throughout this entire process, because when we go through a rebirth or rising from the ashes, it can be a very painful process. And so it's very important to have love and compassion. And so let's see what the tarot has to say based on these energies for the fire signs. So what I'm picking up is that this is a complete overhaul. So for those that I am connecting to, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, so this is a complete overhaul. This could be a complete overhaul in the realm of career and finance and money, or relationships, family, friendships, romantic, our soul's calling, our purpose, our life's purpose, what we feel drawn to, what we feel called to. We're being, drawn or pulled in the direction of our soul's path. which has shifted our perspective, and where we might have really, like, if our goal has been to attain a lot of things, you know, whether that is more degrees and more certifications or more money, we're coming to the realization that that's not the key to true and honest inner happiness and joy. It's being of service to others. It's loving ourselves as is. It is doing the kind of work that actually brings us joy and brings us happiness. And not just a type of fleeting happiness. This is like an inner soul happiness, an inner soul love, where we wake up every single day and we are just happy to be alive, happy to wake up, happy to be doing the work that we're doing, whatever that might be for you. Beautiful energy. Fire signs, mid-month. Fire signs, mid-month. Fire signs, mid-month. Fire signs, mid-month. Fire signs, mid-month, spirit. Fire signs, mid-month. Fire signs. Fire signs, mid-month. Okay. All right. Actually, from the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. There's a lot that has been illuminated. There's a lot that has been illuminated. And what I'm feeling is that has been illuminated, not just subconscious fears or the unconscious, but if you see in the moon, the moon card, there's a wolf and a dog. The dog is very domesticated, which is representative and speaks of our everyday life and how we project ourselves out into the world. And then there's the wolf, which is that wild nature that has longed to come out, or is always kind of kept under the surface, because that's the part of us that we've been afraid to show, to express, because we're so worried about what other people are going to think, say, or do. And so given the overall energies with the spring equinox, the rebirth, and all of what I've shared, is that part of you, that wild nature, that part of you, fire signs, it's growing in strength. That part of you that has been suppressed is growing in strength and is being illuminated. And it's being illuminated in different areas depending on where you are and depending on your situation. You know, it could be, you know, with the dog, it could be, you know, maybe you've been working a 9 to 5 for so long, and you know, this is what's draining my soul, is sucking my soul dry. And I want to be an entrepreneur. I want my own business. That could be the situation. Or maybe it's a relationship where you know that it's a relationship that has been expired and has been stagnated. And so, you know, it's becoming illuminated that you must follow one's heart. And it's very important for your own overall health and well-being, emotional, spiritual well-being, is to finally, once and for all, with compassion and love, step aside and go into the direction that is more in alignment with what your wild nature And I don't say wild nature as in irresponsible or mean or, or in a negative way, but this is just truly following that inner child, that wild nature that we all hold. And so that's what I feel the moon is illuminating for a lot of the fire signs. And that could be bringing up some fears, because where your soul wants to be. And the same thing with the animal message for Aries, the dragonfly illusion, break through the illusion. No more illusion. You know who you truly are, and it's time to walk in the direction of that. The other cards pulled from the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. So for those who I'm connecting to, what is being manifested, the Empress is its manifestation, its creation energy, a rebirth. The Empress is unconditional love. The Empress does not accept anything less than beautiful and true and genuine, unconditional love. And the beauty is not a superficial beauty. This is beauty that comes from the soul. And so what is being manifested? What is being manifested is complete, total fulfillment, contentment, the proverbial happily ever after. Every single cup in these 10 cups are to be filled with only those things that are in alignment with the soul, that wild nature that I was talking about. And with the Three of Swords, this could be a painful process. Pain in life is inevitable, but this is also about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, do love and compassion. I'm going to bring this up again. Love and compassion. Be compassionate and loving with yourself for wanting to be happy, for wanting this fulfillment, for walking away from anything that is expired, outdated, old, regardless of what that is not to be hard on yourself, because it's not selfish. It's actually the most loving thing that you can give yourself, because when we give ourselves the kind of love that we give to everybody else, when we can do that first, then the soul shines brighter, summer solstice radiance, and we can now fill our cups with all of those things, and then our cups runneth over, and we give it out to everybody that we meet, that we touch, that we interact with. It's beautiful. It's a really beautiful energy, and sometimes that can be met with some painful endings, and the forgiveness of others. So forgive yourself, fire signs. For those who are resonating with this message, forgive yourself, because what you are doing is the most loving and compassionate thing that you can do. Then we have, when we go further, we have Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. In the very middle, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Cups. And then there's clarifiers here, and I will get to that just shortly. What I want to... There is no more, this is the way it's sitting, there is no more caught between a rock and a hard place. There is no more confusion. There is no more being blinded to the truth. There is no more guarding. I feel for the fire signs, for those that I'm connecting with, or who's resonating with this message. The defenses are down. There's no longer a barricade around the heart. There's no more, like the swords, the thoughts, the swords are coming down away from the heart. The blindfold is off. So your heart and your head and your heart is actually beginning to meet itself. It has taken a very long time. The Knight of Pentacles is looking at the Eight of Pentacles. This has taken a very long time with a lot of hard work. This is inner work. This is surveying your inner landscape. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow and methodical before it makes its next move. And so what I'm feeling is that this has been a process. Like I said, I feel that this energy has since the spring equinox, I feel that it's something that had been built. There's something that ignited around the spring equinox, which ignited a rebirth and has been moving itself. The energy has been progressively moving itself, and it's going to continue to go on throughout the rest of May into June. We had the summer solstice. And so what I'm feeling here with the Six of Cups, that this is something, I feel that this is inner child work, breaking through illusions. So I feel that these are looking back on the two things, looking back on one's childhood, all of those moments in childhood that gave us this ultimate fulfillment, those kinds of memories that light us up, that bring us joy. We feel it in our heart center, and this is what we want. We want moments of this more often. And then at the same time, this is healing those wounds of childhood at the same time, because we have the Ten of Wands, the burdens, the Ten of Wands with the Lovers, the Ten of Wands with the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Lovers card again, there's a lot of love energy, a lot of heart chakra energy. The Lovers card, this is the balancing one's self, masculine and feminine within, the ultimate choice. Because ultimately, the Lovers card, this is making a choice. This is choosing yourself. This is choosing to love yourself enough to fill all of these 10 cups, to fill your life with all of those things that give you joy, bliss, nirvana, love, dropping the burdens that have plagued you, because what is waiting for you is this gift that the divine is wanting to hand to you, is walking through that gateway. This is earth energy, prosperous, abundant in all areas. And it's a gift from the divine. It's a divine gift. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull cards for each of the signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, Leo, thank you for your patience. Leo. Oh, 2 came out. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Leo, I'm going to take them all. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do this first because I had so many come out for Leo. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, Temperance, and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, this is the way it's facing. Knight of Swords is facing the Temperance card. I feel that Leo is receiving what I feel when I see the Knight of Swords facing the Temperance card. The Knight of Swords for Leo, for those that I'm connecting to, I feel that they are getting a lot of fast moving, like fast incoming messages from angel guides, from source, from your higher self. This is things are tempering for you, things are balancing out. These are very spiritual messages. The angels are with you, your guides are with you, and you're receiving a lot of messages. And with first of all, there's 3 cups. 3 cups came out at the same time. For Leo, I feel that Leo is in a very tender place. There's a lot of emotion and a lot of feeling going on right now. And it's a lot of overflowing emotion of love. There's a lot of emotional maturity, feeling very comfortable actually in one's feelings and emotions, where in the past feeling very out of sorts and not feeling comfortable with being vulnerable. Those waters have tempered. We have the Temperance card. Those waters have tempered, and your feelings and emotions are propelling you forward, propelling you forward towards this is how it's, because we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. This is a resurgence in self-love. There's two messages that I'm receiving. This is a resurgence in self-love. That's why I'm feeling that, because the King of Cups is facing the Ten of Cups. Then we have the Temperance card. Leo, I feel that that I'm connecting to, Leo is moving in the direction of their happily ever after. What that looks like for you, you would know. But these are, like I said, throughout this reading, filling all of your cups with only love, compassion, desire, everything that connects and aligns with your soul and your heart. This also I feel for those out there, there could be a resurgence. It's either with someone brand new, Leo, that has come in. It could be a water sign that has come into your life. It could be somebody from your past, or it can be somebody brand new, but somebody is bringing a cup of love to you, a big overflowing cup of love that is very emotionally mature. This is a king. This is very emotionally mature and secure. Could be somebody older than you, but this is going to give you that ultimate fulfillment. And because it's balanced, there's a balance, but you're getting a lot of messages, that's beautiful energy, Leo. So now I'm going to go to Aries. What's going on with Aries? I have not felt the need to clarify any of these messages for the fire signs. They're pretty clear to me, which is why I haven't pulled out any other decks, because the messages are coming to me very crystal clear. And when I feel very crystal clear, those are the messages that need to come forth. All right, Aries, mid-month, Aries, May, Aries. Okay, Aries, your energy came out on the bottom of the deck. What I'm feeling mid-month, this is something you have that has already occurred and has continued to occur, or it's starting now and is going to move, or it's going to come towards you. That's kind of the way energy flows. But I feel for those that I'm connecting to, feeling much more structure, in control, kind of things need to be in its place. And I feel that for a while that wasn't the case, but it's feeling more in your element. And, the Emperor is a leader. Every time the Emperor comes out in this card, I've said this on many occasions, the Emperor reminds me of the character that Mel Gibson played in Braveheart. He was a leader. He was a solid, strong leader, but he was a very compassionate leader. And so that's the energy that I'm feeling, that is developing. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Hermit. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling here, this Ten of Pentacles, I'm feeling that for Aries, for those that I'm connecting to, is that this is a rebuilding, because we had rebirth. This is a rebuilding of your legacy. This has to do with long-term commitment. This is leaving one's legacy. I feel that this has a lot to do or surrounding one's career, money, finance, making your mark in the world. Because I feel that for those that I'm connecting to, that for a while, things haven't been that structured and solid and secure, but it's now starting to come together. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, we have the Hermit card, and we have the Eight of Swords. There's two eights. Eight speaks of manifestation, personal power. And when you turn the eight on its side, it's the infinity symbol. So as above, so below, as within, so without. And so this Hermit card, I feel for those that I'm connecting to in the collective of Aries, this Hermit card, you had withdrawn, or have been, or are withdrawing into yourself because you've felt so shaky for so long that you needed to pull away. I feel for some, things had kind of fallen apart. There were situations where you thought were very solid, on solid ground, and they kind of fell apart. And so it's a rebuilding, a rebirth, a phoenix rising from the ashes. And in order to be able to do that, it's drawing within to really gain wisdom and knowledge. This is a new perspective, new ways of thinking, new ways of being. Allowing the star to light your way. And by doing that, you dropped the resistance. You've walked away from all of those things and continue to walk away from all of those things that are not in alignment, that no longer were serving you, and you dropped the resistance. And because you did that and you went inward, this Eight of Swords, when it's upright, the Eight of Swords upright is about self-imposed prisons of the mind. When we get trapped in our own thoughts and beliefs and paradigms, we feel trapped and suffocated and we can't move forward. But with it in reverse, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, all of that, the resistance has released itself, and you are releasing yourself from all of those belief systems that you have felt trapped in and suffocated, and moving forward. And you're moving forward as a leader that you are, Aries. So now I'm going to do Sagittarius. That's also very strong, beautiful energy. This is all beautiful, strong energy from the fire signs. I just keep saying that because it is. I feel it in my body as I am doing this reading. I do know that it's a general reading, and I'm hoping that it resonates with some of you out there. All right, Sagittarius. Wow. The energies are a little feisty. Okay. Sagittarius, mid-month. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, we have The Three of Wands in reverse. The waiting is over. The wait is over. I feel for Sagittarius that you've been waiting for something and waiting for something for a long time. And here, Knight of Pentacles facing the Strength card. I feel strongly that this is in connection to a relationship or some kind of significant partnership relationship. It could be family, it could be friends, but I'm feeling more that this is a love relationship or romantic. Could be twin flame, it could be soulmate. You know your situation, Sagittarius. But there's something that you've been waiting on for a long period of time with the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow and methodical. So the energy I feel has been very slow and methodical. And it's taken a lot of strength and a lot of blind trust on your part, Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess in the middle. And this has caused you to really, it's almost like a lesson in trusting your intuition, trusting that voice, to keep going, to kind of hanging on, not pining away and waiting in that way, but you have such blind trust and faith in this significant partnership that you have been willing to, when I say wait, it's just you're doing your thing, you're going about your day, you're going about your life, you're going about your business, but you know, in somewhere in you, in your heart and in your soul, this is something that doesn't leave you. It's something that doesn't leave you. It means so much to you, and it's just been a very slow and methodical process, which has taken a lot of strength from you to continue to move forward, because it has the Five of Cups. It's caused a lot of sadness for you. I feel that that there has been some loneliness and some sadness about this whole thing. You know, wondering is this ever going to come to fruition? Are my ships going to come in? But the wait is over. The wait is over. We have the Justice card. The scales are balancing and have been balanced. It's fair and just. The scales are balanced. This reciprocity, and with that comes the Ace of Wands. A brand new beginning that is passionate, full of desire and creativity. That's an amazing energy as well. So for Sagittarius, the wait is over. And you know, your hard work, that inner work, I feel that there was a lot of inner work. This has taken a lot of inner strength. This has taken a lot of inner work for you, Sagittarius, to truly trust, to trust your voice. This is all about trusting your intuition, going within. And I feel that this is something that you have kept to yourself, something that you have worked on inside, internally, quiet, haven't really voiced much and shared much. And even the sadness and the sorrow you have kept quiet to yourself. But you know, justice is served. Justice has been served in the sense that it has balanced the scales. The truth comes out always. And this truth is that the wait is over, and this Ace of Wands is giving you this divinely gifted, passionate, creative new beginning. So, fire signs, I hope that you enjoyed and resonated with this reading. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to book a reading with me to delve further into your own personal circumstances, all of my 30-minute readings are on a donation basis. So, and all of the instructions are in the description box below, so you can email me at sageandstonetarot@gmail.com. And until next time, fire signs, I wish you so much love and so much peace.